Hello guys, my name is Mr. G. I want to give you a seminar regarding physics SPM. Okay, firstly we go for the format instrument for physics. I'm going to focus on paper 2 guys. Okay, paper 2 is divided into section A, section B and also section C. Okay, total marks for paper 2, as you know, it will be 100 marks. Okay, 100. Okay, so what is actually in this paper? So I divided into 3 parts as shown before. So now we go for into detail in section A, guys. Section A consists of 8 structure. 8 structure will give you the total marks 60 marks. All right. 8 structure questions. Question number 1, question number 2, question number 3 and number 4, we name it directed questions, and it will bring 24 marks. Alright, now we move to question number 5 and 6. 5 and 6, guys, no calculation involved, so we name it conceptualization. Question number 5, 6 marks. Question number 6, 8 marks. So total marks here is 14 marks. What's the meaning of conceptualization? I'll give you a few examples after this. Question number 7 and number 8 is the most important parts for the structure question for physics SPM, guys. Question number 7, 10 marks. Question number 8, it will bring you 12 marks. And total up 22 marks. If you fail to do question number 7 and number 8, 22 marks fly. So what is the question number 7 and number 8? Is we name it problem solving plus decision making. Problem solving, normally a bit calculation. Decision making is like essay questions. Now you go for section B. Section B. Section B. Section B is 20 marks. Consists of question number 9 and question number 10. Section B is actually, we name it as essay. But essay, you no need to write essay for 200 words or 300 words. It's different, guys. In physics SPM, this is the format I give you. You just follow the format, you can able to score A+. Okay, what's that? A. Sure, you need to define the quantity stated in the questions. Definition will bring you 1 marks. 1 marks. Definition. B. Conceptualization. As I mentioned, question number 5 and number 6 in the structure. What is the conceptualization? It consists of compare. Compare, normally they will give you 3 marks. Then after compare, relate 2 marks. Then finally come to the concept, 1 mark. After that, C. Understanding, which bring you 4 marks. And finally, problem solving. No calculation, we name it as a qualitative, which is 10 marks, guys. Total up, you will entitle for 20 marks for section B. We continue for section C, the last part. Section C consists of question number 11 and question number 12. What is the format? The format is already fixed. the question is different. A. Definition, 1 mark. B. Understanding, 4 marks again. C. The most important part for the essay is decision making, which bring you 10 marks, guys. So please concentrate on decision making. And the last part for the section C is problem solving. Only here we have a calculation, which bring you 5 marks. So for section B and section C, the calculation only 5 marks. Okay guys, this is the format you need to concentrate for SPM. Section A, section B, section C. Section A, 60 marks. Section B, 20 marks. Section C, 20 marks also. Will add up, you will get 100 marks. Now we go for each question. Directed, I am going to discuss one concept and also problem solving and decision making, followed by section B, 1 question, section C, 1 more questions. Thank you. Okay, come back again for the seminar. Question number 1, as I stated before, structure question number 1. We name it as a directed questions. Let me see these questions. It's a radioactivity. Chapter Form 5, last chapter. Okay. A radioactive source emits 2 rays, P and Q, are placed in front of electric field, and the radioactive part is shown in the diagram below. Observe the diagram. This is a question 1, guys. So it will be direct. So no need to worry. So this is radioactive. The radioactive emit 2 rays. One is P, pointed to positive plate. One more is pointed to negative plate. We name it as a Q. See the questions. Very simple. It's bonus actually for you. Complete this sentence by ticking correct word. Only ticked. Okay. Ray Q is ray Q. Observe the diagram again. Ray Q pointed to plate negative. If going to negative plate, so this one should be positive. Yes, correct. Your answer is alpha particles. Number 2. You are entitled for 1 mark. Number 2. Give a reason for your answer. Give a reason for your answer. So the answer is alpha particle is positively charged. Positively charged. One mark again. We continue. Name the material in container X. Come again, you see the questions. This is the container. Container. Inside we have a radioactive substance. What is the name of this container? To store the radioactive source, we must have container. So the name is lead or plumber. We're using light. Last one. Why is the size of the deflection of ray is less than P? Deflection ray, the size. Observe again. The size. See? This one more, this one lesser. Q is more, Q is lesser. Why? Because Q, the answer class, Q and higher mass. This is a question number 1. We name it as a directed questions which entitled for 4 marks students. Okay, now we enter second part. We name it as a conceptualization. There's no calculation in this part, which is question number 5. Normally, they will give you 2 picture, guys. Observe the diagram carefully. For this year, I'm targeting for this part force in the liquid. This is one of the possibilities for this year. So come, let's we do together. Diagram A shows water flowing out of the hole at the side of the container. The diagram A, the depth is H1. H1. And the horizontal distance for the water flow X1. Compare diagram B. The depth is H2 and the horizontal distance X2. Alright? Come, let's see the questions. A. What is the meaning of pressure? This is definition, guys. When you write the definition, make sure it's very clearly stated. In this case, what is the pressure? Force per unit area. Per unit area. The key word here is per. Don't ever write pressure is equal to force over area. This is not acceptable. We want answer like this. Okay, we continue with second part. Observe, as I told you, this question number 5 is observation. Observe diagram A and diagram B. Compare the depth of hole from the surface of the water. Compare the depth. Come again, we see the depth. H1, H2. So, compare the depth. Yes, for sure. H2, the answer. H2 greater than H1. You will get 1 marks. Next, compare the horizontal distance traveled by the jet of water. Horizontal distance. Again, I show you the horizontal distance. x1, x2. Answer? Yes, correct. x2 greater than x1. x2 is greater than x1. Then number 3, relate. After compare, you have to relate. Relate the horizontal distance in B2 to the pressure. So your answer, the bigger the pressure, the bigger the pressure, the further the horizontal distance. The further the horizontal distance. Next, relate again. To relate. Relate the pressure in the water to the depth of the water. When depth increases, okay, when the depth increases, what happened to the pressure? Pressure also increases. So now we compare two marks. Relate also given 2 marks. We continue for C. State 2 other factors. State 2 other factors that affect the pressure in the liquids. As we know, the formula to calculate the pressure is pressure rho GH. Okay, come back again. For C, state 2 other factors that affect the pressure in the liquids. For these questions, okay, please refer to the formula. This form. This formula is given in SPM. Given in SPM. You no need to memorize. Pressure in the liquids depend on density, gravity, and the depth. So, the answer is density and gravity. State other 2 factors. So, you are entitled for 2 marks. And the last part is normally they will ask for application. Explain why a diver finds it difficult to breathe when he is in the deep sea. So the answer, pressure increases with depth. 1 mark. So total marks for this part, 8 marks, guys. So we finished already these questions. Okay, come back again. Now we enter structure questions. Question number 7, which bring you 10 marks. This part we name it problem solving and decision making. 10 marks. So you have to do very carefully. 10 marks. Okay, I am targeting for this year. This part is heat. Chapter 4, Form 4. Heat. Let me observe the questions carefully. Diagram A and diagram B shows two arrangement of apparatus to determine the specific heat capacity of aluminium block. This is the aluminium block. You will be seen in your school. This aluminium block situated on copper plate. Diagram A. Observe the diagram B. Diagram B. The aluminium block situated polystyrene plate. 2 picture to compare. What is the A? As normal. Definition. What is the meaning of specific heat capacity? Okay guys, this is the sample answer I give to you. Please refer to here. Specific heat capacity is one of the term which is commonly will come out in SPM. Answer, heat required. This is my first keyword. Heat required. 1. To increase the temperature of 1 kg. Second keyword. 1 kg substance by 1 degree Celsius. 3 keyword, you are entitled for 1 marks. When you left 1 keyword, you are 0 marks. You won't get anything. Okay, we continue for B. Based on diagram A and diagram B, state the suitable characteristics. Characteristics. The keyword is characteristic of the arrangement of the apparatus to determine the specific heat capacity of aluminium block. Give a reason for suitabilities for the characteristics. Question number 7 is similar to SE questions, guys. Okay, so we going to make a decision. The type of plate to be used as the base. Come again, observe the diagram. Diagram A, copper plate. Diagram B, polystyrene plate. So, what is the answer? Can you make a decision? So, the answer is correct. Polystyrene plate. So, right here, polystyrene plate. And you have to give a reason why you chose polystyrene plate. So, as you know, polystyrene plate is a insulator. So, the reason to avoid heat loss to surrounding. That's why we chose polystyrene plate. To avoid heat loss to surrounding, you are entitled for 2 marks. One more decision making, guys. See carefully again. The type of liquid pour in the hole. See again the diagram. Diagram 1. So this is the thermometer. This is the hole. Okay, we are using water in the diagram A. Water. In the diagram B, we pour oil. So make a decision. Again, decision making. So again, the type of liquid pour in the hole? Yes, oil. Why we choose oil? The answer, good thermal contact. Because oil, good thermal contact between aluminium and thermometer. Understand, class? That's why we choose oil. Good thermal contact. And number 3, material used to wrap the aluminium block. What is the material used to wrap the aluminium block? Come again. We'll observe the diagram. A. What material we are using? For the diagram A, we are using aluminium foil. Aluminium foil. For the diagram B, we use felt cloth. Material used to wrap the aluminium block. So the answer, exactly correct. What do you say? Felt. We must use felt cloth. Felt cloth. The reason? So we have to state the reason. The reason why we use a felt cloth. The reason, another 2 marks. Again, the same answer, to prevent heat lost to surrounding. Two marks again. Alright, we continue for C. Now only I am going to teach you the calculation. Now only going to see the calculation part. Calculation. The aluminium block in both diagram have 1 kg mass. 1 kg. So I write out here, mass is 1 kg. And being heated by using the electric heater power 200 watt. Power 200 watt. Within 4 minutes. For time 4 minutes. The increasing of the temperature in the diagram A is 30. Diagram A is 30 degrees Celsius. And diagram B is 50 degrees Celsius. 50 degrees Celsius. Okay. What you need to calculate? Calculate the specific heat capacity of the aluminium block. That means I need to calculate C. So, what is the formula? Guys, the formula to calculate the specific heat capacity given by PT equal mg C theta. This is the formula. So I need to calculate C. C is equal to power times time divided by m theta. Substitute. What is your power? 200. What is your time? 4 minutes. Don't forget to change to second. Divide by mass 1 kg and the differences in the temperature 30. You are entitled for 1 mark. What is the answer? Answer, you will get 1600 joule per kg per degree Celsius. Don't forget to write the unit. You will lose the mark if no unit, guys. Be serious with unit. 2 marks. 1 mark again. Same goes to diagram B. Diagram B, the differences in the temperature is 50 degree Celsius. So again, using the same formula, C equal power times time divided by mass theta. Substitute power again 200 time 4 times 60 divided by mass 1 theta 50. And your answer 960 joule per kg per degree Celsius. Your second mark. So total marks for the calculation itself, calculation 4 marks only. Okay, don't forget, calculation is not much in the physics. And finally, we make a decision. That's why we name it as a decision making questions. Determine the most suitable apparatus that can give accurate result to determine the specific heat capacity of the aluminum block. So, which one you want to choose? For sure, again, we refer to the diagram. Water, no. Aluminum foil, also no. Water, cannot. Aluminum foil, also cannot. Copper plate, also cannot. So, the best is polystyrene, oil, felt cloth. So, your answer, diagram B. So, just write here diagram B. 1 mark. This is question